Dover-Sherborn High School. Bruce Glazer, Brad and Cam Crandall, Elsa Suxo, and my wife Debbie sitting behind us. Millis won the first one, Brad, back in December in overtime by 3 points. And these teams are so well matched.
Yeah, they are.
I expect them to go down to the end of the game like last time. You organized?
Yep.
All right, so we have Grattan, Jewett, Rice, Higgins, and Bassett starting up front. And for the home team, bunch of kids. Amari Hughes, Avery O'Connell, Drew Hassar, Erica Hills, and Eliana Scalabrini. The visitors going left to right. The home team going right to left. And we have a halftime special. There'll be some young girls playing at halftime. Also, Meredith will come over here, Meredith Gibbs, and give us some updates on the Raiders. So, Hills controls the opening tip. We go right to left, just underway. Hills gets around to the right, wings it over to Hughes. Eliana Scalabrini, right wing in the lane. Outside left, Hassar for the first shot of the game, rims and comes out. Scalabrini pulls it down, she shoots. She hits the side of the backboard. That ain't gonna help.
No,
coming the other way.
Though.
Kira Rice will set it up. Got it by Hassar. Dover-Sherborn playing man-to-man, and Hassar's gonna be all over the place defending. Hook shot by Haley Bassett. She's their big scorer, number 32. No score. Each team has had a shot. Erica Hills maintains, gives it outside to Avery, O'Connell, Hassar, and Scalabrini. O'Connell leaves it for Hughes. Hassar shoots, misses, and we go the other way. Grattan up the floor. Kira Rice for a bomb. Got it!
Oh, first points of the day.
You're going to miss against Millis, they're going to make you pay. Drew Hassar, right wing. Left wing to O'Connell. They got lots of color sneakers out there, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Very flashy. Glad we're not in black and white. Eliana for the basket. 3-2 Mohawks.
Good touch there.
Hook pass up the floor to Kira. Rice is a senior, one of the captains, along with Bassett. Grattan will set it up. Right to Kira Rice. Shoots again, left side miss. Into the arms of Erica Hills, coming down the floor for the Raiders over the midline. Left side pass for Ilyana. Wants the three, shoots the three. Got the three!
Perfect.
5-3 Raiders. Both teams playing well after the first minute.
Raiders will make you pay if you miss also.
Haley Bassett working off a defensive core, trying to steal the ball, and they do. Hassar stole the pass to Avery O'Connell, back out to Scalabrini. She drives, shoots left to Hills, sees the runner on O'Connell in the lane, shoots off the glass, and in!
Yeah, heavily contested too, still got that up.
Dave Fallon coaches the visitors. Candy Klebda for the home team. Rice, bounce pass to Haley Bassett. Bassett bounces for Grattan. Grattan shoots the first shot, makes it!
Yeah, nicely done there by Grattan.
Millis comes in 11-5. Raiders 11-4.
This could be a barn burner.
I heard that before. Short shot, rebound, goes out of bounds, red ball. Millis plays in Division 4. They're number 3 in that division. Raiders play in Division 3. They're number 5. Raiders have 5 games left, and including this one. And Millis has 5 or 6 left, including this one. Not sure exactly. It says 6, but it might be 5. So Grattan shoots. Nice soft shot to the right. Rebound Hills. Left to O'Connell. She burns some paint down the floor. Inside pass. Back outside for Hughes is open. The bunny off the rim. An outside bunny, actually. Retained by Dover-Sherborn with a fresh clock.
Yeah, great hustle by O'Connell there.
Inside for Scalabrini. She bobbles and with the hands pulls it back in. Driving against Jewett. O'Connell open for the three. Switch!
Hey, I was wondering why she wasn't shooting earlier.
She was setting up.
Yeah.
More defensive pressure in the backcourt. Grattan comes out of it. Grattan drives past the Raider, and she's fouled by Hughes. First foul of the game, Brad. Last year, this team had Mia Molinari, and she was their Tri-Valley All-Star. She graduated last year, And she went on to college in Albany, New York. You know, kids graduate, but she was a good one.
Yeah, I remember her.
She was a scorer.
She was definitely a problem to play
Grattan,
against.
moving around, basket down low, shoots,
Oh.
blocked. Wild shot. Lucky lady.
I know, unbelievable. Hills was playing excellent defense on her. Blocked that first one.
Yeah, the first one came quick and Hills was there, and the second one, somehow she got it back up.
It's a scorer's touch right there. Oh.
They're subbing Grace Higgins out quickly, and coming in for her is Riley Caulfield.
Let's see how Bassett is at the free throw.
Hughes out, and coming in for her is Fielding for the home team. Well, she missed the back end of that, and she gets it back for a three. That almost went in. We got a foul going the other way. She had a nice shot. It banked off the glass and almost went down.
It hit the strap, too, so it wouldn't have counted.
Yeah, okay, good point. Fast pass up the floor to Fielding. Ruby falls down, loses the ball. Grattan coming the other way, 3-on-2. Grattan drives, bounce pass, force pass she should never have made.
Oh, she's quick, too, isn't she?
Yeah, she should have driven for the shot. Fielding, tipped away. Oh, look at this. This is what you call defense from both teams.
Oh, for sure.
Bassett does a 360, hands off to Lindsey Grattan. Lindsey with the pink trim sneakers comes this way. Now she comes against O'Connell in the lane. She pops it. She doesn't have it. Rebound inside. Nice play, Caulfield. Hands off to number 10, Jewett. Jewett scores.
Jeez.
10-9 Raiders. 3:17 to go. Don't blink, Brad. You'll miss something.
No, that was good aggressive defense, too, by Hassar.
We thank you for watching our live stream replay of Dover-Sherborn girls basketball. These two teams play back on the 15th of December, 41-38 Millis in overtime. Scalabrini with that high dribble. Hills for three, overshot. Ball goes out of bounds, going the other way. Brad, in the previous game, the leading scorers for Millis were Bassett with 13, Rice with 8. For DS, Hills had 16, Scalabrini 8, and Drew Hassar had 7 in that game.
And they crushed their opponent that game, huh?
And with the basket, Grattan.
Oh,
Ball
no.
chipped away. Rice on a breakaway. Scalabrini going for the block. Doesn't get it. Bet she gets the basket, does Kira Rice. I thought she would have been intimidated and not made the bucket, but we have a timeout on the floor. Doesn't matter who called it. Someone wants to basically get their game going better.
Yeah, no kidding. Good aggressive play there by Kira Rice. And what a way to finish that off, because Scalabrini was coming back. And Rice still doing it.
You had asked me in a boys' game, apropos to a girls' game, I don't know, but I got some more stats for you that we didn't have for the boys' game. So for the girls' game, the leading two-point shooter, the leading three-point shooter, the leading three-throw maker, you know who it is?
Let me guess, Hills?
Yes!
Hey, lucky guess,
that
right?
summarizes it. And Scalabrini pretty much in second place in all those. Erica averages 17 points a game, and Eliana 14 points a game. And I figured if I don't get my stats out of the way now, I'll start using them too late in the game when they don't matter anymore.
Mm-hmm. I was about to ask you. I was waiting.
Of course you were. You told me to do homework, and I did it.
Hey, you do it great every time.
Thank you. Monica Gibbs was supposed to play tonight, according to her sister Meredith, but she's on the bench in Cities. So I guess there'll be one more game she'll wait to get back after her ankle sprain. Coming into the game is Monica Gibbs. I'm confused. Who's on the bench? Is that Meredith?
Yeah, I think
it is
so.
Meredith. Monica's in the game and Meredith's on the bench. They fooled me again. Pop by Scalabrini. A bank shot is good.
Yeah, good shot there.
So Meredith is on the bench, and of course they're twins, and they're not identical, but that fooled me anyways. Monica is in the game. A drive by Jewett, high off the glass and wild. Rebound for Hills. Comes down to Fielding. Scalabrini will bring it up. She faked the bounce pass, goes left corner. Gibbs. Nice!
Oh! Yeah, they're both great basketball players, though, Drew.
Monica with her first points that's coming back from that ankle injury. Backcourt pressure. Caulfield up the floor to 25, who just came in. Ella Maher, M-A-H-E-R, outside, I don't know, off White. Good detection there by Jewett. She saw what was going off a white shirt and let it go.
Yeah, Raiders took the lead with that nice three-pointer by Gibbs. So
I see what he's doing. Rice is in, Groton's out. The Millis is giving the players some rest. He's spelling them every once in a while. It's going to be a long game, and it's a smart move. Rice, guided by Scalabrini. Rice, left side for Jewett. Rice gets it back. Waiting for a setup. She's got a screen. She goes around it. Got another screen. Shoots the long way. Oh, wow. Is it short?
yeah, might have got a tip on it.
Hill kept it in bounds. Scalabrini driving right side. Scalabrini outside. Bomb by Hassar. In and out. And the ball comes down to the maroon shirts of Millis, but it's going back to White because Millis fumbled.
Yep.
1:10 to go in a very fast first quarter.
Yeah, great tempo to this one.
Grace Higgins about to return for Millis. Ball to Fielding. Left side, Monica. Gibbs. Hassar. Scalabrini. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Scalabrini outside. Fielding. Monica. Too deep. Make that Hassar.
Yeah.
Got the side of her. I didn't see who it was. Up the floor we go. Kira Rice waiting for nobody. Outside. Long one. Just off the deep part of the orange rim. Taken by Mar.
Yeah.
And Scalabrini over the midcourt line. They're going to hold for one. It's about a second differential. Scalabrini is not holding for one, but she got fouled.
I don't see a number 25 on the roster.
You got the wrong roster.
Oh.
Turn it over.
Oh.
All right. A, B, C. Don't get me going.
All right, look, subs coming in for Millis here.
16-13 Raiders, in case you were wondering. Boy, are these two teams finely tuned machines or what?
Yeah, they are. Oh.
Miss. 22 seconds, they can hold for one. Inside, fake, shot, no basket, she walked.
Oh.
So, with 14 and a half seconds, somebody else will hold for one shot.
Raiders lucky on that walk.
Yeah, I agree. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Hills for a three. Off to the right. That'll do it.
Great
I
board
think.
by O'Connell.
Or not. Scramble for the ball. All for naught. We've played a quarter. A very well-paced, quick first quarter with the score 16-13 Raiders at the break.
Yeah, a lot of scoring in that quarter, too.
Okay, so if you remember, last girls' game, we talked about a last-ditch effort. So Debbie looked it up, and she found out what it is. It's not what you think it is. Well, it's not current history. It's old history. I thought it was World War I, World War II trenches. No. A last-ditch attempt is a last-minute attempt or an attempt to do something at the final opportunity to do so. This term has its origins in a speech by King William III, one of your heroes, of England in the late 17th century. He called upon all Englishmen to fight and die in the last ditch to defend England.
Oh, wow.
So there you go. There's your history
Thank
lesson.
you, Debbie. And Bruce for explaining that.
Don't make me do it again. Wow, this is a long one. Break between quarters. I got another one for you from Rick Grady, the boys' coach. The new out-of-bounds rule. There's a new rule this year, and we got confused in the Bellingham game because it happened. That if you step out of bounds during a game, during a live play, if any member of the team steps out of bounds during a live play, you are not able to be the first one to touch the ball. A Bellingham player stepped out of bounds during that game, a boys player, touched the ball. Violation on Bellingham, not a foul, but it's a turnover of the ball.
Oh, my.
This does not apply on an inbounds play from a dead ball situation.
Wow, that's crazy.
Just during live play.
Nice little swim meet type play there by Millis, inbounding.
Grattan wants some help on the outside left. They give it off to Abby Powers, who just came in for the second quarter, number 5. Grattan with the ball. Grattan driving right wing. Grattan, a hook shot. Pretty, but no good.
Almost.
Coming down with this, Hassar. The senior up the floor, slows it. Gives it over to O'Connell. Hassar left, finds Gibbs. Gives a cross court to Avery. O'Connell looks, gives back to Scalabrini.
Yeah, a covered Scalabrini.
I think we're looking at a 3-2 zone by Millis. 7 on the shot clock. Hassar pop. Good!
Hey,
She got the ricochet she wanted and it went in. 18-13 home team, 1 minute played in the quarter. Feed inside, no good. Easy shot for Grace Higgins, but not so easy when you miss it.
Yeah, I heard the footprints of Scalabrini coming behind her.
Gibbs outside, plays it around the horn. O'Connell with the ball. Back to Drew Hassar, thought better of it. Hills goes around a screen, feed inside, all alone. Missing the shot is O'Connell, and she's shaking her head.
Great pass by Hills, just weaving that in there. And O'Connell just missing it, but let's see how she does on the line.
18-13, 6:39 to go. Spring.
Bunch of subs coming in for
3
Millis.
subs coming in for Millis. When they sub up, they take it very seriously.
Yeah, they do.
Millis ball. Grattan. She's a little speedster.
Yeah, she is.
Rice. To Bassett. Haley.
Great
Covered
defense.
nicely by O'Connell, wasn't it?
And Hassar.
Well, what happened there was Rice saw Scalabrini and couldn't see over her. She took a step back, and her shot went short because of that. Scalabrini drives, and she walks.
Oh, I didn't see it. But
I didn't see it, but he did.
Yep.
No pressure in the backcourt. You can't do it all game. You just wear your legs out.
It's true.
The pink sneakered Abby Grattan, Lindsay Grattan.
11th grader.
Izzy Jewett inside to Haley Bassett, right back outside for Rice. Oh my gosh, overshot. Some of these air balls surprised me this late in the season.
Yeah.
We've seen a few total already.
It's that turbulence I was telling you about.
Out of bounds, off of visiting player. You know, these young girls are going to play at halftime, but I think 10 of them just walked in front of us. The boys didn't do that.
No.
Anybody here super glue? Hassar, feed inside to Hills. She wings it off the glass, misses. And Bassett with the big boards.
Yeah, almost. Well contested, though. Good defense.
Feed inside. Oh, nice knock away by Gibbs. They have to set it up again. Long one. Good! That's a 2. She had her foot on the line. Basket by Powers. What you love is both teams, you sub in and they don't lose the flow.
No, not at all.
Scalabrini against Powers. Shoots and misses. Rebound handled.
Yeah, Scalabrini gonna get a foul on that one.
Yeah, that was a wasted foul because she just basically slapped at her and got her. That's the first on Scalabrini. Hassar comes out, and coming in is somebody.
It is
with a number.
Hughes.
Hughes is back in. Haley Bassett for Abby Powers. Force feed. You can't do a lot of those when there's people down low blocking you.
It's true. There were 3 Raiders there and tried to weave it in, but unable to.
She might do that against weaker teams, but not tonight.
The thing was, she did weave it in, but there were just too many hands grabbing.
Oh my gosh,
turnover.
steal. Shot. No good. Wasted opportunity, yes. Ball tips Scalabrini to herself. Scalabrini driving the floor. Scalabrini bumps Bassett.
Hey.
I agree with the coach. That should not, he's saying that she was driving. I think she was fouled before she got up in the air to shoot. She was driving all right, but she wasn't shooting. You know what I'm saying? It's a close call. But they're going to give her the bucket and an extra shot at the line. Could go either way.
Nonetheless, good play there by Scalabrini.
21-15 Raiders, their biggest cushion.
And she points to the Millis crowd.
Groton over to Bassett for a long one. Too deep.
Look at that. Gibbs getting in there, helping out.
Going the other way. We got a foul on, looks like it's on Powers.
I love that, though. Monica Gibbs, just a quick tap because she knew she couldn't jump up for it, and it did the trick.
Monica came out, and she did a nice job.
Yeah,
for
she
Hassar
did.
while she was in there. Hill's open at the foul line. 2. Nope. Just the ball won't stay. This left-hand basket. It's been a jinx all season for everybody, hasn't it?
It really has.
It's weird.
I'm scared to shoot on it.
They won't allow you. Groton in the corner. Trap gets away. Nice play, Groton. Oh, pretty play. Scalabrini had her trapped.
I know, a little finger roll sneaking in there.
Girls, can you just sit down? I'm sure you can see him on camera.
We get some cones up here protecting us.
Don't kid yourself, I might. Home Depot has them on sale. Shot, overshot.
Oh, Hassar almost getting it.
I don't care what your lead is against Millis. Keep playing, keep shooting. Don't take a breather.
No.
These two teams in Medway are the best in Tri-Valley Small, without question. Groton, nice feed inside. Bassett overshoots. Scalabrini's really killing her game. She returns a shot again, taken down by Hughes. Scalabrini, timeout by the official.
What, did Hughes get injured?
No, Hills did.
Oh, Hills.
Hills, it looks like she got stepped on. I'm guessing.
Let's hope that she's all right.
It was a smart call by the official. He saw her hurt and called timeout. Smart play. She's being tended to by the trainer. Scalabrini will put it in play. Gibbs is back in for that reason. Avery O'Connell gets away from the crowd, and in making her move, she palmed the ball. She took all 5 fingers and turned her hand down under the ball, palming.
It's a 4-point game here. Raiders are up. See if Millis can narrow that a little.
Riley Caulfield puts it in play to the diminutive Lindsey Groton. The senior comes left wing. She's a junior, make that. Haley Bassett's a senior. Left side, she comes in. She is blocked by Scalabrini.
Now Hughes bringing it up. Quick pass to Hassar.
Knocked away. Gibbs couldn't get it. Breakaway. Look out, it's Scalabrini. Nice hook. Shot, no good. So that was because of Scalabrini.
Yeah, she's quick.
She went the other way and forced her to miss the shot.
Yeah, she made Gratton put on the brakes a little bit too.
What Scalabrini doesn't get in offensive points, she defends the other way very well. Scalabrini, too deep. Guess who? Groton.
And look who's back, Scalabrini. Excellent defense.
Nice play, overshot. No excuse, because that's what they have to do with Scalabrini.
Yeah.
They have to lead her one way and break the other and not miss the shot.
It's true.
A lot of pressure on Millis down low. O'Connell fouled.
To the line. Fouled by Powers. Her second foul.
What's the buzzer for? Someone sat down. I don't know. I don't see any subs.
Hell's getting that leg looked at. Hopefully okayed. She's jogging on the sideline.
I'm sure she's begging. I can go back in. I can go back in. I'm
Yeah.
fine. I'm fine.
She's good. Structurally sound.
She's jumping up and down. Now she's going to stand on her head? No. Yeah, he's making her bounce on each foot. I don't know what else she can do to prove herself.
I know, right?
21-17 Raiders, 2 minutes to go in the half. She'll be out till halftime. I think they want to maybe ice it. That's my best guess. Not being a trainer, of course. Looking at a 2-3 zone by the Raiders.
It's good and bad. I do kind of miss the days where they're like, just rub a little dirt on it. And be like, oh, yeah, you had a broken bone. Oh, I didn't.
Nice defense in the zone. Shot outside. Oh, you can't stop that from Kira Rice.
Goodness, what a
1 point game, Brad. 90 seconds to go in the half.
what great form on that shot, too.
She just sat back there and said, hey, look at this. Hughes outside. Coach yelling what he wants. Doesn't always get it. Hughes for Hassar. Pop. Good.
Yeah, Hassar.
24-20 Raiders. 1:11 to go in the half. I got lost because Grattan wasn't in the game. So what's going on? They short-handed? Outside bomb. Nice one. Too deep.
Thought you had double vision for a second because it was 11 instead of 1.
Yeah. Shot missed by Elamar. She's a freshman, and that's a risky shot, as she proved.
Yeah.
Hughes' outfielding is in. Just under a minute to go in the first half. 3-point cushion. They adjusted the score, I think. 3-point cushion for Dover-Sherborn. Gibbs, high pass, fielding, loops it over to O'Connell.
They're leaving her open at 3 points.
Gibbs.
Oh, just off.
Nice hustle by Hassar. Gibbs maintains. Brings it back. Look out behind you, young lady. Scalabrini holding for, that's about a 5-second differential. She doesn't have to hold the ball. Hassar fielding drives. She got fouled. They didn't call it.
She totally got fouled.
She got bumped, that's for sure. Well, look who scooted back in the game when she heard me call her. Grattan. It'll be
sneaky.
Millis ball.
So sneaky.
Well, she's quick.
Yeah, I know, right?
Bassett's in. She'll take the place of Elamar. Bounce pass, fake. Coming around this way. Nice bank shot. Doesn't work. Good shot. She was out of position. Grace Higgins was under the bucket, and she leaned back, made the shot, and drew the foul.
Yeah, that was impressive. I don't know how she made that in.
It's a 1-point game. It could be tied up as number 11. Now I'll have triple vision. Riley Caulfield comes in for Haley Bassett. Some half, huh?
Yeah, I know. No kidding.
For the tie. Got it. We're tied. 5.3 seconds to go. Let's see what happens. Fielding with no time left in the clock.
I think she might have got fouled. She got bumped, Bruce.
Did she get fouled?
Yep, she got fouled by number 15, Grace Higgins.
That's why I waited.
I mean, they did miss the last one, so Millis' parents shouldn't be too upset. Misses the first one.
So she can still put her team ahead with a bucket here.
And
So a 1-point lead at the 0 mark at halftime. 24-23 Raiders. Brad, we'll wait for Meredith to come over here and talk at halftime, but you want to watch the little kids or what?
yeah, sure. I think Meredith is right there.
No, that's her older sister. Trust me on that. It's Madeline.
Yeah, Monica was in the game.
Yeah, but this is a third sister.
Oh, my gosh.
I got to introduce you to all these kids.
No, she looks like she could be playing basketball, too.
She did play.
Oh.
She went private, I think, and then she's now at Colby College.
Oh.
See, when you go to Brazil, Brad, this is what happens. You miss all the inside stuff. So we'll stay live, and when Meredith gets here, we'll just take your headset off and throw you out of the arena.
All right, perfect.
I want to see how she gets over here. Oh, I got to ad lib. Hey, these kids are small, aren't they, Brad?
Yeah, they are.
It's 4-on-4 basketball. They're missing 2 players. No, there's only 8 of them out there.
And blue tips it to white here. You got number 11. Puts it up. Oh,
Nice
in
shot.
and out. Yeah. You gonna have an interview? All right, I'm gonna give up my muffs here for a minute.
Oh, look who's got her little vest on, huh?
Yeah, I know. I'm wearing it.
What's it been, a year since you've been here? Look how she puts the headset on like a pro now.
Yeah, I guess I am a pro now, huh?
Did you quit school?
Not yet.
Good to see you.
You too.
So Meredith Gibbs, tell me what you know about the season so far. Hey, I got a stat for you. Dover-Sherborn has lost. The girls have lost 4 games. You ready for this? 1 to Division 1 foe. 1 to Division 2, 1 to Division 3, and 1 to Division 4. Go figure.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Now, they haven't beaten Norwell since you were born, probably. So Norwell's in Division 3, and that's a big team they got to beat. Were
Yeah.
you at that game?
Unfortunately, no, I wasn't. Yeah, no, I wasn't.
And they got beat handily over there. Norwell's coming back here for last game of the season.
Yeah. From what I've heard, like Monica told me, like the review, they were like a lot bigger than everyone on our team, more physical, which is like you need to be more physical than the other team. You know, that's a very important part of the game. And yeah.
Makes a big difference. All right, so Bellingham, we're not going to pick on a team while they're down. I really don't want to do that. But I looked at it. They scored no points in the first quarter against DS last week. Earlier this week. They scored 1 in the second quarter. In the third quarter, they scored 3. In the fourth quarter, they scored 3, 7 for the game. How does that happen?
I just think, honestly, the defense was good, but it's more like offense, just like not being together, not playing together. Probably all one person's just trying to do it all, you know. Because once you like are down by so much, you just try and do it all, and then when you can't, like you get stuck, you know.
In hockey, they call it holding the stick too hard, because you're trying so hard that you're basically stepping over an invisible line, and you're not doing your team any good.
Yeah.
Tell me about injuries. Your sister's not. She's playing tonight.
Yeah,
you
she's
confused
back.
me on purpose, didn't you? You told me she was playing tonight. I look at the bench. Hey, Monica's and Civvies, and Brad goes, "No, that's Meredith."
Yeah.
And then Monica makes the 3, and I'm going, "What in the world is this Gibbs family doing to me?"
Yeah, Monica's back and Izzy's back. Everyone's off the health report. Everyone's back.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, you also see our inside gossip. You have news about who's going to college.
Yeah.
You announce what is official, not what you're going to make up in your head.
Okay, so first we have Drew Hassar. She's going to play field hockey at MIT. Congrats to her. I know. Great
That's
school.
Division 1, big time.
Yeah.
And you got to be pretty smart to go to MIT.
Yeah, Drew's a very smart girl. And then we also have Erica Hills, who's going to play at Hamilton for basketball, D3.
D3,
Yeah.
right. And you
Yeah.
know something, with her talent, she'll do well there.
Yeah, she's a great basketball player, a great person.
How do you like 4-on-4 girls basketball? What do you think?
Yeah, they're fun. They're going fast. It looks fun.
Yeah, we saw some of the boys play, and there's hope. They got to get a
Yeah.
little bigger though, but there's hope.
Yeah.
Now, has the team talked about upcoming games, or the Dover-Sherborn? Are they taking them one at a time?
We pretty much take it one at a time, because you don't want to, if you focus on a different team, and then you're not fully prepared for the team you're at today. So
Yeah, it's very true in all sports. I was talking to a former player from Medway. She's now a physical therapist, and I said to her, sometimes the team will go in at halftime, and the other team comes on the floor, they're practicing, and the second team is back in the locker room. What does that mean? And she said, in Medway, her coach just liked to talk a lot, and the girls wanted to get on the floor to shoot, but he wouldn't stop talking, so they got out there, didn't have any practice before the second half. So there's all kinds.
yeah.
Do you agree with Brad and me? We have a theory. You have to agree with it. This left-hand basket is a jinx.
Is it jinx?
Yes.
What for?
Watch the game. You'll see more balls skim around that orange rim than on the other side.
Okay, I'll be sure to watch in the
I
second
think
half.
it's tilted the wrong way.
Okay.
Now, you also told me on your injury,
Lower.
your knee's recovering, and now you said you can jump. What does it exactly mean?
Yeah, so I got cleared to jump. I have an ACL injury I'm recovering from, and now this means that I can shoot the basketball and jump. I just can't like twist or turn, you know?
Right.
So I'm not gonna like run after the basketball, I'm just gonna shoot it. So I'm really excited for that.
Last question as the half is ending. How'd you feel when Monica made her 3?
I was so excited for her because it's her first game back after like 12. I think it was 12 games, might be 13.
Wow.
So she's excited to be back, and I was just really happy for her.
Thank you, Miss Gibbs. Good to see you
Yeah,
again.
good to see you. Have fun in the second half.
You too. Watch that basket.
I will.
Thanks, kiddo.
Nice interview there, Bruce.
She's a sweetheart.
I thought you were going to ask if she ever thought about roofing with Erica Hills.
No, we'll get to that next year. We got to get her back playing first.
Yeah, that's true.
So Millis came out a second, but both teams will have time to warm up. So I'm just looking at the internet, cheating. First half, I expect the second half to be the same exact mirror image of the first half.
Yeah, I could imagine that too.
I mean,
If anything, maybe a little bit more of those layups are going to go in the second half, but
gotta
we'll
watch
see.
that left-hand basket, though.
I know, right? I can't believe she didn't notice that. I'm telling you. I think we're right. The percentages on that left-hand basket are definitely lower.
You really don't expect the high school kid to agree to that, do you? They're going to give the teams 4 minutes to warm up, to my disadvantage. See, what would have happened was, if the little kids weren't playing, we'd be in the second half. But you know something? We said it during a boys' game. When you get to play on an upper-level floor, it's a thrill. Like when the boys' championship team in 2019 went to Holy Cross
that was
play.
awesome.
I mean, it's like, wow, this is where Bob Cousy, Tommy Heinsohn played back in the 50s and 60s. And these little kids get to the high school floor and they must think, oh, we've made it big time.
You know what's funny? Just today I saw the newspapers from that season, and I still have the roster book.
Did you know that the Celtics did, back in the late 50s, I read this. A friend of mine does history for the town of Hopedale, and they've got an old gym in Hopedale. And he sent me a story that back around 56, 57, the Celtics came in doing touring, like, exhibition games to bring up, crowd response. Bill Russell couldn't make that one. People were disappointed. He had another obligation. But the next year he came, and they were signed autographs. They had dinner for the team afterwards. It was a great event. Now, with the way things are in sports, it's not done anymore.
You know what I recently heard too, speaking about like Celtics, is that Larry Bird was asked who was the best player he ever played with. And do you have a guess about that one?
With or
against?
Okay.
Both,
okay.
I think.
First guess is Jordan, obviously.
Nope, he said Dennis Johnson.
Really?
Yeah.
DJ?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Because his basketball IQ and everything was just on another level, apparently.
Did you see where the Baltimore Orioles were sold? Where you been?
I know, right?
2 multi-billionaires bought it. But some of the minor owners are Grant Hill, who played for the Pistons for many years, and Cal Ripken Jr., and it's a third athlete. I can't think who it is, but athletes have enough money and they're investing in sports teams as compared to athletes who lose money because they don't invest it well.
Yeah.
So that's really nice to see that athletes really can, know what they're doing now. They must have basically agents and accountants.
Yeah.
They can afford it working for them.
I like that too because, they probably care more about the team, more invested, because for the Red Sox, for an example, they're buying another team. They're like, they bought the Penguins or something. They also
they're investing in that. John Henry,
the PGA Tour. And it's just like, why don't you invest in players like Mookie Betts who you let just walk away?
Doesn't it make you wonder? They let the team get away, but John Henry's all over the place making money and other things. He's not as devoted as he used to be to that team, the Red Sox.
It's pretty frustrating. Yeah.
Oh well, not our problem, right?
It's my problem.
Well, neither of us together have any of the money we're talking about.
No, that's true.
So we wasted enough people's time. We're back to the second half about to begin. I'm Bruce Glazer, and he's supposedly Brad Crandall.
Yeah.
And you're watching a live stream of Dover-Sherborn Millis basketball. These teams cannot meet in tournament because Millis is Division 4 and Dover-Sherborn is Division 3.
So let's see. I think it's been helpful for the Raiders to get that they are a taller team and they've been getting more rebounds.
Yeah, but what bothers me, I don't know if you heard this, what Meredith said was Norwell is big and physical.
Ooh.
And that was the biggest problem for Scalabrini and Hills is a team that's bigger than you are and more physical. That's hard because as physical and tall as Dover-Sherborn is, they got to take it to another level in the Division III playoffs. So we switched baskets. The Jinx basket on our left, the other basket we're not so sure about. Bassett, looking. Crows brings it over to Groton.
You know what that makes me?
Go.
That makes me think that Klebda needs to bring out some ladders to practice. You know that they like set up ladders and you gotta like work
That's an
around
idea.
Yeah,
you could do that. Or
that
stilts.
was a thing.
Put all the girls on stilts.
It's a little dangerous, but
no injuries. No, there'll be no injuries.
Hire some clowns.
Brad, there's a joke in there, but I'll be nice. All right, so it's an end-line play for the Raiders, just underway. Still 24-23 home team. Hills back in the game after that brief injury. To O'Connell right in front of us, just to our right, actually. Scalabrini looking around, setting up, slowing it down. Now she drives. Right side, back to Hassar, foul line. O'Connell bringing it back to the foul line. Crisscrosses with Scalabrini. Throws it to the wrong body. And Kira Rice comes down with it. Rice left side. Rice outside. Oh, she didn't use the pick, but she drove and got fouled. Actually, I thought Jewett, number 10, was going to shoot a three, but she decided not to, and she goes to the line. Meanwhile, only a minute into the quarter, Millis is bringing Elamar, the freshman, back in.
They got Hassar with a hold. It's her second foul.
And no, she's going to sit down. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to sub after a minute?
Yeah.
No subs. So Izzy Jewett for her second shot.
So we're all tied up here, Bruce.
Can't let that happen. You've got to get those rebounds. Outside bomb. Good.
My goodness. Best set.
You're supposed to control the boards when the other team's shooting. Doesn't always happen. That was Grace Higgins. Scalabrini on a walk.
Yeah. She was looking for the foul, but didn't get it.
27-24, Raiders trail. They have not scored yet in this half. 4-0 visitors in the second half. Rice out of trouble. Long one by Bassett. Ooh, that looked good. Hit the deep part of the rim.
Luckily it was on that left basket, Bruce.
Scalabrini being guarded by Jewett. Jewett falls her all over the place. Ball to Hughes. Hills keeps the pivot foot and gets fouled. Foul on number 10. A push on Izzy Jewett, her second. Each team now has one foul. 6:04 to go in the third. Next Tuesday, the 6th, the boys have a big game here. Oh, I knew who it was against, and now I forgot. Get back to you. Midway. Midway's coming here on the 6th. Hassar fakes the three, shoots the bomb. Pop, I mean. It's not a bomb, it's a pop. Either way, she missed. Coming right to left is Groton. Groton in the lane, outside, waiting for it. Jewett. Oh, another nice three, but it's just too deep again. Ball, nice pass off. Haley all alone. Bassett shoots, and she rimmed it. They have missed 3 shots they should have had. It's the basket. It's the rim.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. Good play there by Millis.
I'll talk to Meredith after the game, see if she agrees.
Yeah, she just bounced it off of Scalabrini's leg to get a clean look on this.
So next Tuesday, Brad, we have the boys home against Medway at 6:30. Then on Friday of that week, we have a double header.
Yeah, rest your voice.
Yeah, and my water bottle too.
Yeah.
Haley Bassett with the ball for Groton. Lizzie, make that Lindsay, gets it back. Lindsay, nice pass, sort of, and a foul.
Yeah.
DS not playing their game as aggressively as they did first half right now. let me see. So next Friday, it'll be a thank you in return, like which Dedham comes here. GS went to Dedham early in the season for a doubleheader, boys and girls. Now they're coming back here. Dedham will play the girls at 5 and the boys at 6:30 on Friday the 9th. We'll have both games and that Medway game at home next week as well. We'll be here.
Live streamed, of course.
Well, 27-24, red ball.
All right, let's see. Raiders need to start scoring here, or they need a timeout.
Scalabrini bumps.
What a play. Oh, this ain't a charge? Oh, wow. Right. She might have been set, Bruce. I don't know.
I was watching Scalabrini. I did not see any movement, so it was a charge. She walked right into it. Coming out is Grace Higgins, and coming in is number 11, Riley Caulfield.
Yeah, Scalabrini going to the bench right now. Monica Gibbs in for her.
By the way, that's Scalabrini's third foul. That's why she's on the bench.
Yeah, foul trouble.
4:54 to go in the third. That's a problem, by the way, with Scalabrini out.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the stars on this team. A big reason why the Raiders are so good this year.
She won't sit. She's standing up on the sideline. She doesn't want to sit. I think she's just thinking, you know, you're so motivated.
Yeah.
Adrenaline. Feed inside. Low post. Hughes a hook. Good.
That was excellent.
27-26 Mohawks. Lead pass down the floor to the referee, actually. But picking the ball up is 25 Marr, and she looks like she got fouled.
I don't even know how she caught up to that thing. Good hustle.
Nope, it was an out-of-bounds play. Sorry, not a foul. Groton. Rice, got it by Hills. Outside for Groton. Open body, shot. Too deep by Marr. They get it back.
Yeah, good board by Bissett there.
Good fake by Groton. Well, they've missed at least 5 shots in the first part of this third quarter. Hassar sets.
Thought about it.
Yeah, Marr got right in her face. Hills going up. I don't like that shot.
No, me neither.
One and done.
You had a wide open Gibbs, too. Rice.
Well, you know something? If you keep giving them opportunities, they're going to score. 29-26. We said it at the outset. Don't give them opportunities; they'll make them. And that's what's happening this third quarter. A 1-point lead is now a 3-point deficit for Dover-Sherborn. Hassar maintains. Hill shoots off a screen. Nice shot. Good!
Oh, my goodness. That was such a good shot.
We're tied at 29. All by herself. Marr, how did she get so open? Were they so thrilled about the 3 they didn't get back?
You know what, too, is like Scalabrini would have been there, you know?
Got to keep their heads up. O'Connell over the Hills. Hills holds on a trap. She gets in front of her own bench. Monica Gibbs has it. The sophomore bounces. Monica trapped in the corner. Had to get rid of it. Feed high post. The cross we come to O'Connell for 3. Just off to the left. 2-point lead for Millis as we have subs.
Yeah, Gibbs trying to save that, but it was too far gone.
Jewett and Higgins come in for, sorry, not Jewett, but Abby Wallace making her debut. Excuse me. Bassett is out and Rice is out, I think.
Well, that's good. Hopefully the Raiders can crawl back now.
Well, they see Scalabrini's out, so they want to give their big forces some rest too. It's not time to do it. Uh-oh, shot too deep. A lot of shots in this half by Millis are too deep. Tie up. It'll stay with Millis.
Yeah, good work there by Caulfield, just grabbing it from Hassar and getting in a tug of war with her.
End line play for Marr. Ella gives it into Groton. Then he turns around, drives against Hassar. She's got nothing and knows it.
Hey.
And ball stolen. She got herself trapped. Easy steal for Hills. Right side, O'Connell. Picks it up on the right. Back to Gibbs for the three.
Oh.
Off to the left. Assar keeps it in bounds to O'Connell. Fresh clock to work with. O'Connell to Hughes. Hughes looking around for Monica. The Gibbs girl comes right behind her.
Look at
Back.
that.
Whoa, baby. She got fouled. That fooled Millis to the point they fouled.
She's got some confidence. I like it.
If you talk to her, you wouldn't. She's a very quiet girl, but she showed some moxie there, didn't she? Mm-hmm. Rice is in. Ma is out. Lindsay Groton goes out also, and
she's got to play ball because she's a Gibbs.
Abby Powers came in for Millis. We got a walk on Dover-Sherborn. That's their fourth walk unofficially, I think, in this game. First in this half.
Yeah, they got to cut that out.
Each time you get a walk, you miss an opportunity.
Mm-hmm. And in that case, it was a three-pointer by Hills.
Slowing the ball down. Playing point guard is Rice. Back outside for Powers. Bassett, Powers, make that Rice. Rice at the foul line, steps back and shoots. Pretty shot, but once again, too deep.
Yep. Just rushed it.
Buck 19 to go in the third quarter. Hassar with the team trailing by 2. Monica Gibbs has it. Top of the key to Hills. She works around a screen, goes in, lays it up, and no good. Monica with the rebound, taken away by Bassett. And Bassett is a lot bigger girl than Gibbs. As they tie up for the ball, she just knocked Gibbs to the floor.
Yeah, I'm glad Gibbs is okay.
Yeah. Tie-up goes to Dover-Sherborn. O'Connell's out
For fielding.
Scalabrini's still on the bench with those 3 fouls. She'll come back for the fourth quarter, I would think.
Yeah.
Outside Drew, the MIT-bound senior.
We're so proud of her.
Yeah. Hills. She was MVP in the Tri-Valley League in field hockey, which is what she'll be playing in college. She's going to the line as Gibbs to shoot 2.
I'm loving what I'm seeing from Gibbs here, Bruce.
Feisty little girl, huh?
Yeah, she is. Oh.
She hurried that a little bit. Bend those knees.
There you go.
31-30, Millis. If you tuned in late, that's the way it's been the whole game. DS had a 6-point lead at one point, and at halftime it was by 1. DS by 1.
The very end of the half, it was a foul to take the lead on that one.
Right? Yep. Bassett going 1-on-3. The ball tipped. She's trying to do too much. Rice comes in against Hills, hooks it, skims the rim. Bassett tries to draw the foul, and she does. You know, I'm not a fan of Bassett because what she does is, she's good. She's good. But basically, she plays very physically, and that's how she gets a lot of her baskets.
Yeah.
And I'm not seeing as much from her tonight because she's not the pure shooter I thought she was.
I would have to a little bit disagree with you there because she has just been really good today, I would think.
In what respect?
A force underneath the basket.
Yeah, she is. That's her game.
Yeah.
A physical force under there. And without Scalabrini, it's a lot easier for her. But she's missed some shots too.
Yeah, she has.
It's a game where everybody's been missing some golden shots. Now Bassett's out for the last half minute.
3-point game here.
I thought I'd see more scoring from Bassett, but I think a lot has to do with Scalabrini and Hills and Hughes on defense with Dover-Sherborn.
Yeah.
Monica with 15 seconds to Hassar. Low post. Hughes scoops. Got it!
Hughes having a good game.
33-22. 8 seconds to go. Up. Good!
Oh, my goodness.
Izzy Jewett. 4 seconds to go. 3. Monica. No.
Who passed that? Was that Rice on that assist? I think so.
I have no idea.
I don't know who it was, but that was amazing. Millis with the lead here, Bruce.
So at the end of 3, it's a field goal lead going into the fourth quarter for Millis. The Raiders in this quarter had a very low output of 8 points. Millis had 12. That'll turn it around.
Yeah.
And the Raiders have to come out hunting
They do.
in this fourth quarter.
You know what, too, Bruce? I thought that Klebda was going to take a timeout earlier in that half, in that quarter.
I never thought of it, but I think you got a point.
Yeah.
I think you got a valid point. There was a point where things weren't going well. And you needed to get together and say, hey, let's reorganize.
Exactly. Cut the momentum a little bit, hopefully. Get reorganized.
Eight minutes to go, then who knows what. Last game went to overtime. This one might too.
Yeah. Amber Heard taking over for camera.
What'd you say her last name is?
Heard.
Nye.
That's what I meant. Are you kidding
See,
me?
Amber, I got it. I
can't believe I said that. You should have corrected me, Amber. Oh my God.
She doesn't have a microphone. Oh, she would have.
I knew that.
Izzy Jewett.
Jeez, where did I even get hurt? Oh, that's like the bad celebrity. I'm so sorry.
The what?
That's like a bad celebrity. Heard. Amber Heard.
Okay.
Never mind.
If you say so. Nice block by Hills. And Rice just stood there with her hands in the air saying, where'd the ball go? All-star play by an all-star player. Jewett, 5 seconds to get it in. Chipped away. Back to Groton. She throws up a prayer. Almost made it. Hughes with the boards.
Yeah, that was quite the hook shot.
Avery O'Connell, senior to the right point. Almost lost it. Scalabrini back in. She feeds low to Hughes.
Yeah.
Dover-Sherborn down by 1 again.
Great pass. Good finish by Hughes.
Price slows it down. She's got her team spread across the court. Into Jewett. Back to Price. Izzy thought about the 3 and Hughes got right in front of her. Feed down low. Oh, what a pretty play, but she walked. It was a pretty play by Higgins, but you can't cheat like that, and she's called for the travel.
Did you see the energy that just got rejuvenated into this Raider team when Scalabrini took the floor again?
Yeah, it makes a difference.
Totally.
I mean, you talk about team leaders, her and Hills especially.
Oh, totally.
Ball taken away. Driving Grattan. Feed.
Hills breaking it up.
Ball goes out of bounds. Red ball. That feed, that bounce pass was just too short.
Yeah, Hills ran all the way back and got a hand on it. Good hustle. All right. O'Connell going out for Hussar.
She's played hard tonight, Avery O'Connell.
Yeah, totally.
Outside pass to nobody. Picked up by number 11, Riley Caulfield.
To Bassett, to Rice.
Rice sits back. Nope. To Bassett. Price with the ball. Price working around, looking for a lane. She can't find it.
Well
She'll force
guarded.
it up, and no good.
I don't know how that ball had that good of a scoring chance over Scalabrini's hand.
Crisscross with Hills. Scalabrini hands off. Far shot by Gibbs. They get the rebound. Assad shoots 2. That's a miss you may want to get back.
2 misses.
2 misses, right. Rice fakes. Rice looking for the ball. Comes left to Caulfield. Make that Jewett. Haley Bassett. Sets a pick. Shot by Groton.
Oh my,
Groton. Nice 3. That's a big basket. Great pick by Haley Bassett.
Oh, absolutely.
Monica Gibbs brings it around. Cross court to Hussar. Give and go with Gibbs. Gibbs trapped. Gibbs knows she's trapped. And we got a tie-up or a foul. What do we got? What are we calling? Foul on number 1.
Whoa.
Lindsey Grattan with the foul. And that'll be her, what, second? First. O'Connell in, and...
I thought it was a tie-up, personally.
Yeah, I did too. Miss Gibbs is out. Erica Hills will put it in play, the roofer. To
Oh,
Hussar.
look at that.
Wasn't
Right.
paying attention, they'll eat you alive if you don't pay attention.
Yeah, and she's so quick. She just gets in there like.
Agreed. Bassett down low, shot skims the rim.
Caulfield.
And Avery O'Connell, a little frustration on that foul. That'll be the first against the Raiders in this quarter. Two Millis players were fighting for the same ball, and what happened was O'Connell tried to get in, and he had the foul.
Yeah.
We got a timeout, Brad.
Oh, my.
Raiders with 2 points in the quarter, and 3 so far for Millis.
I know we told some of the crowd at the last boys game we did that they should watch this game, so hopefully some of you guys are watching because of that. This is a good game right here.
The boys are playing at Millis tonight. Maybe some of the crowd watched.
We wish them luck.
Yeah. These kids won't be here next game, will they, Brad?
I know.
As my wife would say, they're young.
All right.
They're very young. And they're learning.
Like, where are their parents?
They're not learning quick enough, Brad. 5:20 to go in regulation. He's Brad, I'm Bruce, and you're watching an excellent game, which has been close. Nobody's had a huge lead, and that's why we're so close.
Has anyone ever said you're like Mr. Wilson from Dennis the Menace?
Mr. Wilson. No, I'm not Mr. Wilson.
I'm just kidding.
That actor, Joseph Kearns, he was prolific in old-time radio. He was everywhere in the 30s and 40s. He did a lot of shows. Then he became Mr. Wilson, who hated Dennis.
Hated children.
Pretty much.
All right, let's see here. This is a barn burner, huh? I called it.
Grattan. Back to Grattan. She had a big three-pointer.
Yeah, Millis with the 4-point lead here.
Jewett holds.
Oh,
what a anticipated play. Avery O'Connell lays it out.
Oh, no. Ah, that's a heartbreaker there.
Lindsey Grattan to Kira Rice. They're playing catch. Jewett holds. Back to Grattan. Grattan in the paint. Prints it outside for Haley. Bassett and Hills. Forced pass goes out of bounds. Red ball.
Yeah, Hughes getting a hand on it.
I think one of Bassett's problems tonight is Hills will not give her a thing.
Yeah, Hill's playing good defense on her.
And Bassett is not getting as many shots as she'd like, except somehow she's open and scores. How do you leave her wide open in the right wing like that? It's a 4-6 point lead. That's the biggest lead for Millis with 4:27 to go.
She'll get you.
Scalabrini off the glass and in. Someone called timeout.
I don't know, Millis crowd cheering or something.
All I saw was Price was redoing her ponytail. Was that the call? I don't know. I don't know why you'd call that, but I don't know what else happened out there.
Still a 4-point lead here for the Mohawks.
Jewett for Price. Back to Grattan. This team is so well balanced, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They got some weapons, but same with the Raiders.
Nice play, Hassar-Gotti Price. And the ball stolen and a foul on you, Miss number 11, Riley Caulfield.
Yeah, look at Hills there getting a hand in. Quick reflexes.
Hassar made a nice play to set that interception up. It'll be Hassar ball to Scalabrini to our left. 3:51 to go in regulation, 40-36 Millis.
Those nice bright orange shoes. Oh, man.
That's Scalabrini's fourth foul.
Yeah, she's fuming right now. Millis doing a good job just planting their feet, though.
I gotta say, I thought other teams might try that with, the big 2 or 3 from Dover-Sherborn, and it hasn't happened for the most part. But the coach said to his team, if you get Scalabrini in a low drive, stand up to her.
Yeah, it's true.
Because she's not used to it.
No.
Rana pick, Grattan, right side. Brings it. Oh, look at her move. That girl has ability.
Looked like it. Oh,
time out.
Yeah. I know. She has great ability, Bruce. And, this is actually a really good game. And also a good learning experience for Scalabrini, who is currently in foul trouble.
40-36, 3:19 to go in regulation. Scalabrini has 4. With 5 fouls, you're gone, out of the game.
She's gone?
No, she will be gone if she has another foul. My wife found my magic pen because we weren't going home if I couldn't find that pen, Brad. We'd be here till the next game.
You'd make us all look, huh?
Yeah, then they'd throw us
empty
out.
your pockets.
Yeah, who took my pen? So at this juncture, there's 3:19 left, okay? It's, I want to keep tabs on this, 40-36 Millis. Let's see what happens in the last 3 minutes or so of this game. It's Millis ball, and Dover-Sherborn needs to stop. Caulfield put it in play to Bassett. See, Bassett's setting a lot of picks, but she's not shooting as much, which works well for them. Inside Bassett, low post, a hook shot, wild. I don't know who's got the ball now. It hit the support, it's white ball.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the official even knew, but he's calling it white ball. It hit the support, so we figured it must have been off Millis.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, I'll go with you, Brad. O'Connell to her left, Scalabrini down low. Hills outside, Hassar. Rebound. Gotta tell the Millis crowd that when a player's jumping in the air and gets rid of the ball, it's not a travel.
Yeah. I'll let you tell him, Bruce.
They can watch the replay.
Yeah.
Good crowd here from both teams, especially to our right, Dover-Sherborn. Just about filling the house in our section. Groton with a 4-point lead, 2:34 to go.
Yeah, great energy in this building too, Bruce.
Rice. She has 5 seconds to move it when she's defended. Hales with a steal!
That was huge.
Scalabrini waits for some more white shirts. She tries to drive. Outside to Hills, maintains. Scalabrini. Scalabrini yelling out to her team. Hills coming down the 2-minute mark. O'Connell drives right 1-on-2. She brings it back. Cross court we go. Hills for a long 3.
Oh.
Air ball. Ball
Hughes
bounces
keeping
around.
it in.
Yeah, but Price has it. And Price smartly dribbles out of trouble and hands to Bassett, who hooks it over to Groton, and they're going to slow it down. They got a 4-point lead. They got the clock on their side. Hassar now on Bassett. She's not where she wants to be, and timeout. See, they didn't have a good setup. They had Bassett out next to the bench. That's not where they want her. They want to redo this, so they call a timeout with a $1:35 to go.
They want her right underneath there. Or shooting from anywhere, basically. She's got range.
We've played over a minute and a half since that last timeout, and neither team has scored.
Wow. Yeah, a few opportunities, just good defense. So it's still a 4-point game. Millis is up, 1:35 to go. Bruce, what are you doing?
Millis up by 3 at the third quarter mark, up by 4 now. You score.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at it now, geez, neither team has scored a lot in this quarter so far. You're talking 5 for Millis and 4 for Dover-Sherborn. And we got a $1:35 to go in the quarter. Am I looking at it right? Yeah, I am. No score in the last minute and a half, so basically you got to score and keep them off the board. Well, Millis has not been on the board so much this quarter, but Dover-Sherborn needs points and not miss shots and not turnovers either.
Sure.
Price, make that Rice. No P in the last name. Groton Scalabrini on her. She
Good
blocks the
block.
shot. Smart move. Scalabrini driving up the floor past her own bench. Over to Erica for the long one.
Oh, over the mark. Hassar keeping it in, but Bassett getting it.
Things not breaking right for the Raiders with 1:06 to go in regulation.
You know, I think you just want to go in and get the safe two-pointer, you know? I don't know.
Well, now you're under a minute. I'm not sure what you want to do. You're down by
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, now
Foul on Hills. Third foul on the Raiders, only 2 on Millis. First foul on Erica.
I don't know. I like that play down low to Hughes, you know? Could keep trying that. Every time they're like kicking, my audio is kicking out.
Bassett with the ball, fouled by
Hills.
her second.
So,
Now they can't give any more fouls. I think the only reason you foul like that is you're trying to steal the ball on the throw-in.
yeah. That's true. Oh,
Wow, all the way in the backcourt is Lindsey Gratton, and she's fouled by O'Connell, and that'll send her to the line. I did not like that foul, did you?
no, I didn't at all. I would have wanted to see him
Well,
miss, but at the same time, you don't want him to milk out the shot clock.
But she fouled her in the backcourt, the least dangerous spot, and now she's at the line shooting 2.
Yeah. Not the move.
One miss.
Well, they need to dress him up in like a Raider outfit. Little scout.
Timeout.
All right. Yeah, 48.2, Bruce. Raiders 36. Millis 40.
Very well coached game, very well played game. I would say that. I'd give Dover-Sherborn the edge in the first half, not by much though, but definitely Millis in this half has controlled the game until the last 48.2 seconds, which is where we are now.
I know Paul Geary has been a coach for this team for as long as I can remember.
Really?
I actually know his kids. Great kids, by the way. And he ended up letting someone else take the head coaching job. And so they sure know what they're doing over there. It's the moral of the story.
Can you remember the last 3 by Dover-Sherborn? Yeah, it was Erica.
Yeah, it was.
And there haven't been many this half.
No, a lot of missed threes.
Both teams are missing. But one more shot at the line for junior Lindsey Gratton. This is a big, big point. She's got it.
Yeah, that is a big point. Now they're going to have to go for threes. Unless they can get some quick twos. But
Hills over to Hughes, left side of Hassar. Drew feeds across court. O'Connell baseline. Did someone deflect that?
that's like game. I don't even know. I'm going to say yeah, just to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I
but
couldn't imagine a shot going that short. But now, with the foul situation, you put Millis back at the line with 35 seconds to go, and doesn't look good.
No.
Bassett will shoot a couple. She's bound to make at least one.
Yeah, she's been so good.
Not that one.
Let me say that again. She's been so good.
She had 15 points and 10 rebounds against Uxbridge early in the season, but she gives the Raiders a break.
Yeah,
Coming down the half-minute mark, Brad. Scalabrini, no good. Say goodnight, everybody. Trap in the backcourt.
Yeah. Timeout.
Millis calls timeout. There was a trap in the backcourt. He didn't like it, and he called timeout.
Smart timeout there.
You know, Brad, that happens all over high school basketball. I'm not the greatest supporter of it. I know why it's done, to help the players, but, you know, sometimes you got to let them work out of it. But it is a rule. Coach could call timeout whenever he wants, as long as his team has the ball, and they did the right thing.
Yeah, well, if you got one, you know.
Yeah,
You don't
and you're
wanna
allowed to use it.
yeah.
Use it.
Don't want to see your players in harm's way like that. Getting swarmed. So 22.3, Bruce. Not looking too great. 5-point lead for the Warriors.
So if they make both free throws, you know, it's a 5-point game with 22. I don't know. What, you going to foul again?
I think you need to go for 3 at this point, for sure, if you're the Raider. A Millis basket here could totally sink your chances.
I don't think Scalabrine has to worry about fouling out at this point.
No.
You go for it all. So the inbounds pass is so important. No one guarding Jewett.
Yeah, look, the speedster.
Who else but Grattan comes up the floor.
Oh my goodness, she's so quick.
Got to stop the clock. 18 seconds to go. They can't let the clock go because the shot clock is off. Millis doesn't need another shot and they win the game.
Yeah.
But now you put Grattan at the line and
we're just hoping that she doesn't make both of them, if you're a Raider fan here. Makes that one. Great form. Hits them both.
so Millis, unless something happens that I'm not understanding, will win this game.
Yeah.
Scalabrine for 3. Millis will go up 12-5 in the year. The Raiders will fall to 11-5, and the Raiders missed opportunities throughout the game. Yeah, it happens, but you're playing a big game, you're down by 7, maybe more now with 7 seconds to go.
Yeah, and you know, this was a great game here for both teams to improve. And you know, the Raiders just, they missed a lot of those bunnies, as you would call them. Those close baskets.
Well, Groton missed one.
Yeah.
But you know she's going to make this one. She's an awesome player.
Yeah, she is. I'm just surprised how fast she is. She's one of the fastest girls I've seen this year. I know I've been in Brazil, but she's quick.
Final score, Millis with a well-deserved victory, 44-36, and they will climb in the rankings in Division 4. We don't know what will happen to Dover-Sherborn, but they're still up there. That's all I can say, Brad. So we'll be back next week with a boys game on Tuesday and a girls doubleheader with the boys doubleheader, against Dedham next Friday, which will be the 9th. So we thank you for watching our live stream and the replay of Dover-Sherborn girls basketball. Until next week, until next time, so long, everyone.